Hi Aquarius. So it's finally time to do your weekly love reading again. I feel like that week was so long and I don't know why. Once again, this is a general love reading, so it won't apply to everybody. Also, the energy is fluid, so if I say they and it's you doing something or vice versa, you can put the characters where they go. Just don't make the story resonate if it's not yours, okay? If there are bits and pieces of your story in this, then take what's yours and leave the rest. So this will be a basic 4 question, like 5 question spread with romance angels as advice and sex magic at the end. The sex magic cards have nudity in them, so I'll be sure to give you a heads up before that part comes, okay? The music I'm playing is Daniel Caesar's Freudian. Is it Freudian or Freudian? I never know. I'm going to look it up after this. I'm tired of saying it wrong. But it's one of my favorite albums. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, can you please give us messages for Aquarius in regards to their love life? Wednesday, July 31st to Wednesday, August 7th. So Aquarius, let's find out how you feel about your love interest or partner at this time. You guys had, you were dealing with an emperor that was kind of like, what are you doing? Like, are you in or are you out? That sort of thing last time. So let's see what energy we pick up today. Oh. How does Aquarius currently feel about their love interest or partner? I want you guys to have something good. I'm so ready for everybody to just have love, 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 be loved. You know, it's one of the highest vibrations, and we can get there if we really learn to love ourselves, because once you love yourself, you can't really accept love below what you know you're deserving of, or you love yourself one way. You're not going to let somebody else love you any less. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune just flew out of my hand. Oh, but there's a bunch of cards here. Wow. So I feel like your luck is turning around with this relationship, Aquarius. The King and Queen of Swords is here with Judgment. And not only that, but the Wheel of Fortune flew out of my hand. The Wheel of Fortune flew out of my hand. So I feel like the Wheel of Fortune needs to be here too. Which means the bottom of the deck is now the Chariot. So, counterparts here. Both of you are, I feel like there's going to be a change in your luck, Aquarius. Like a change in this dynamic. So the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck, which talks about moving forward, movement, any type of movement, okay? So, okay. So somebody is secretly moving away from this connection, but some of you are actually trying to hold on to the relationship. Like there's kind of a disconnect as far as emotions go, because the queen is not looking at the king, and the king is looking at the queen, but more so at her body, not necessarily at her. So it's like you guys go together, but there's such a disconnect here. I think there's been a judgment call on this relationship that is going to change the dynamic. I really want to know what that change is going to be, but I mean, there's already 4 cards here. So somebody recognizes this person. You guys recognize each other as equals. But I feel more so like the Queen of Swords. So you guys, also Libra or Gemini, the Queen of Swords is more ready to cut this connection or cut something out of the connection that no longer serves the connection. Whereas the King is kind of just like chilling, like kind of taking your lead. The feminine person in the dynamic. The masculine person is kind of just following your lead. So whatever the judgment call is that you choose to make, They're kind of just like, it is what it is. But I also feel like, yes, they're letting you call the shots and make the moves. But if it doesn't go the way that they want it to go, so they're basically making you think that you're calling the shots. If it doesn't go the way that they want it to go, they are ready to also grab their sword and cut that decision. Use discernment with this decision, because the Wheel of Fortune can turn either up or down. There is a fruit fly that is really like trying to get on my nerves today. Okay, so do we need to dive deeper? Let's just keep going, because I want to know, what else can you tell us about this King and Queen of Swords? Like, what's this judgment call? I mean, the moon was there, which talks about secrets. And again, the Chariot talking about moving or moving forward, moving away. So this is happening in secret. This is a secret move, or you guys have chosen to move this relationship further along in secrecy. There's some secret that you guys are holding on to, which is probably why I'm getting kind of like a blocked, I'm not necessarily getting complete clarity on what this judgment call is here for. I see the Queen of Swords wants to use her sword, whereas the King of Swords is kind of just like chilling and waiting for the Queen of Swords to make a move. Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So it can be celebrating. It can also be somebody having a wish fulfilled. It can be somebody becoming single, somebody who is emotionally fulfilled on their own. I get more celebration vibes, or like somebody is really partying and drinking. That Ace of Cups is right under that though. Love. And then underneath that, Aquarius, is your card. So some of you are falling in love with yourself. Some of you are falling in love with yourself, and the judgment call could be that you're ready to just torch this relationship. But again, the King of Swords is not pretending, but letting you make a decision. And if you don't make the right judgment call, they also will step in and like debate this. I'm also getting that there could be a third party situation. Like there's another feminine person involved between the masculine. So between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Not necessarily between. There is another woman, another feminine type that is invading the space of the Queen and King. The King sits between both of the queens. But the King of Swords is looking at the Queen of Swords. So looking at you, Aquarius. I think the mistress might be upset about this. So some of you are getting married, and the mistress is quite upset about this. She sees this on your social media or something. I don't know. So let's find out how your love interest or partner feels about you. If you're the masculine person in this dynamic, if you were having an affair with anybody, because I don't get that the feminine was having an affair. I get that the masculine was having an affair. If you were the one having an affair, you've decided that you know who your equal is, and you're not paying the mistress any mind, or the person that you had an affair with. They're no longer a part of your life. You've chosen to completely eliminate that person from your life. And this person could be making threats, because I feel like this person is extremely jealous of the connection you have with your counterpart. How does Aquarius' love interest or partner currently feel about Aquarius? How does Aquarius' love interest or partner currently feel about Aquarius? Man, I spilled kombucha on my cards last night. I had to like air dry them. I'm so sad because that kombucha was so good. And my cards, they're not like ruined, but I could tell they were going to be sticky. So I had to like think fast. But they seem fine. How does Aquarius' love interest or partner currently feel about Aquarius? It's funny because I spilled it after I did the Sagittarius reading, and there was a lot of tea spilled in that Sagittarius reading. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody didn't like the tea that was spilled in the Sagittarius reading. Oh, well. I say what I see, so I'm not trying to censor myself, guys. How does how does Aquarius' love interest or partner currently feel? Thank you. Oh no, that's way too many. Somebody feels emotionally, they're emotionally fulfilled with you, Aquarius. If you're the masculine type, the feminine is smitten by you. You guys have children together. And you're treating her with the utmost respect. I think maybe you guys might have gone to therapy or you consider going to therapy, but this relationship feels like there was once a imbalance that you guys turned around, and now there's like an abundance of emotions that overflow. That's what I'm getting for the masculine Aquarius is. How does Aquarius' love interest or partner currently feel about Aquarius? That energy felt really good. It was too many cards. Like there's so many cards already out up top. How does it, ooh, we'll take those. Yeah, so bottom of the deck, the Emperor. You guys had the Emperor in the last one, but at least, so the last Emperor that you had, it looked like they were playing mind games inside of that box. Remember, like it was like their body was in but out, and it's like an illusion. This one, remember how I was saying that the person that the masculine might have cheated with is like jealous and wants to set some shit on fire? I get the feeling that they don't care. Your masculine doesn't care. If you're the feminine Aquarius, the masculine person that you're dealing with doesn't care what the mistress does. They only have eyes for you. If you're the masculine Aquarius, you have decided, like, put your foot down, like you're gonna focus on your person. You're gonna you're gonna focus on this relationship, and you're gonna be successful with this relationship, no matter how hard it gets. But I feel like you're thinking about the past a lot, like past deceit or things that you might have done, things that they might have done to you. You gotta let that go, though. So the cards that come out are the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position talks about somebody taking their time to present an offer to somebody, like, oh, can we go out on a date? What do you think about our relationship ascending to this next level? That sort of thing. It's a solid offer, but it takes forever to... Oh, excuse me. Whew, I'm so sorry. It's a solid offer, but it takes forever for the offer to present itself. However, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this offer has arrived, and with the Queen of Pentacles holding it, it's like the offer has been given to the person. But the Queen of Pentacles kind of has this look like thinking about it. So like I said, I don't know if maybe the masculine type did something to the feminine type as far as a third party situation. They presented an apology and like, hey, let's start over. Let's do this. Let's do that. So the pentacle's been given to her, to the feminine type. And now the feminine is trying to really debate, like, do we do this? Do we give it another shot? What do we do? So I feel like your person is looking at you like you're trying to make a choice based off of based off of an offer that they presented to you. The ball is in your court, basically. And with the Emperor here and his fist down, it's like whatever they have to do to make you happy, they're going to do it, Aquarius. The ball is in your court. Since y'all got 5 cards, let's keep going. Let's keep finding out how they feel about you. How else does Aquarius's love interest or partner feel about them? Yeah, see? Ten of Pentacles. That's the family, home life. So house, children, the careers, all of that. King of Wands. And the Star. That's your energy. Again, that's the Aquarius card, which talks about healing a situation. So I think they're thinking, Aquarius, because you have the Ten of Pentacles here, and now the King and Queen of Wands are here. They're not a pair because they're from different decks, right? You and the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are from the same deck. I feel like your person is feeling like because they did something to you, you might possibly do this to them. They want to heal the situation. They're willing to go to counseling, whatever they have to do to make sure that this situation heals itself because they don't want to lose you. Yeah, they want a new start with you. And they will literally go to whatever counseling, training, anything they have to do to make sure that this is not going to be, that there's not going to be a disconnection. Again, the masculine type is letting you make the decision. They feel like they've placed the ball in your court and you're making the decision and letting you make the judgment call. But even if you choose not to be with them, they won't give up. They won't give up. They'll still like, okay, that's your judgment call. I respect your opinion. I respect your choice. However, I still have more to offer, like that sort of thing. So let's find out what obstacle Aquarius might be facing this week with their love interest or partner. I feel like the obstacle is going to be making a decision, Aquarius. They put the ball in your court and they're like, so what do you want to do? Yeah, see, that Two of Swords was trying to come out. What obstacles might Aquarius be facing? The Sun with the Page of Cups. So I think you see how the Page of Cups is facing away from everybody in this spread. Everybody else is looking this way. So a relationship that's already in play has already played out or is currently in rotation. But the Page is looking away. So somebody has the idea to move forward in another direction. Like you feel like you can find your happiness elsewhere. With the Sun here, you've been enlightened to this. So this can be an obstacle because this person has now presented you this solid offer. Like, I'll do anything you want. Just please don't cut this connection. For you, this is an obstacle again because you're looking forward to this. Okay. But the thing is, the Ten of Cups is beautiful. It's emotional fulfillment. It's emotional fulfillment. Okay. The thing is, they're offering you the Ten of Pentacles. So solid foundation, family life, abundance, but it's more material abundance. So you have to decide, Aquarius, if you want a material abundance or emotional fulfillment. If this person hasn't fulfilled you emotionally in the past, perhaps they are unable to do so because they haven't had the proper upbringing to know how to emotionally fulfill you. But they're also saying, look, I'll go to counseling. Like, I can find out why I am the way I am. So this is an obstacle because you've been enlightened to wanting to move forward to the potential of an emotionally fulfilling future without this person. But now this person that is like your equal or on equal playing ground, this person that has potentially cheated on you or done something to wrong you, this person is now saying that they understand what happened. They want to heal the situation by any means necessary. What obstacles might Aquarius's love interest or partner be facing? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. Eight of Swords. So messages. They're sending you all these messages of love and anything else that you need to hear, anything else to let you know that they've completely changed. They've done a complete 360. This is the messages that they're sending you. But I feel like you're not really getting back to them. And this is causing them to lose their freaking mind. This is their obstacle. They are so stuck in their head about what you're going to say, when you're going to say it. Again, that fire is there. Remember I said I feel like the mistress is upset and is going to set all this shit on fire. Maybe the person that they cheated with exposed this affair, which is the fire, right? Which is what set everything on fire. They don't care. They're blind to the fire. They're more thinking about what is Aquarius going to do? What is Aquarius going to do? Am I going to be X'd out of Aquarius's life? Like, what does Aquarius need? What does Aquarius, anything about Aquarius? They're not worried about the fire. They're not worried about the mistress that wants to set shit on fire. They're worried about Aquarius. This is an obstacle because they feel like they are doing the work or willing to do the work to change, completely change. And they feel like they vocalize this. So how else can they get back in your good graces? Okay, what's the final outcome for Aquarius? July 31st to August 7th with this love connection. Final outcome for Aquarius in regards to this love connection, July 31st to August 7th, please. Final outcome for Aquarius in regards to this love connection, July 31st to, I feel like you guys are going to be focusing on work. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit, card of Virgo, also talks about just like focusing on yourself, like on your own path. This guy is like walking his own path. This is the light that you're focused on. You're focused on Aquarius. Aquarius is focused on Aquarius and work. Okay, like you're working really hard. But it's not even just like physical work. It's like you're working on yourself internally also. And you have somebody, you have help, like you have friends around, people that aren't necessarily like conventional friends, conventional thinkers. But I mean, you guys aren't conventional thinkers either. But you have friends around you who are like pushing you, like championing you on, like, dude, you're doing it, Aquarius. Do what you need to do. We're in your corner no matter what. We just want you to be happy. But I feel like you get stuck in your mind sometimes thinking about the foundation that you could potentially be leaving behind. So again, that's why this offer that was presented to you, I feel like that is causing you anxiety, keeping you up late at night. Like, they're saying they're going to change for me. I've known this person forever. Like the Four of Wands is underneath there. I've known this person forever. We have a solid foundation, kind of. There was some shady stuff that happened in the past. But you still feel like you have a foundation with this person. So the outcome is going to be, Aquarius, you working on yourself and working hard, period, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You're still making a choice at the end of the day. So let's get some romance angels, oracle advice. Dear guides, angels, ancestors, what advice can you give Aquarius in regards to this love connection? July 31st to August 7th. Some of you are in a codependent relationship, and it's like the only reason why this is hard to move forward is because you guys have relied on each other financially, or because of the longevity. You have to really go within, though, and that's the outcome. The Hermit really does talk about going within and recognizing who you are and what you really not only want but need. Advice for Aquarius in regards to this love connection, July 31st to August 7th, please. Advice for Aquarius. Codependency wanted to show itself again. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that goes back to that codependency thing I was talking about. I feel like some of you are basing your decision on whether or not you'll be able to do something alone. Try to take that out of it. I know you guys are air signs and you can really detach your emotions from something. Okay, so what? Oh, bottom of the deck, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So some of you, if it's just about finances, like if finances have been a burden, try to take that out of it. Try to place your emotions in it. Like, this is going to be a head over heart decision that you have to make at the end of the day. And with you guys being air signs, you can easily remove the heart from the remove the heart from the decision that you're making and go simply with whatever your mind is telling you. But maybe because this is in regards to a love connection, you should try using the heart space, because the heart chakra activates, an activated heart chakra releases more guidance in regards to love. The crown chakra will, the crown chakra will open up ideas and thoughts that you may not have had before. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So try not to make a hurried decision. This person that you're in a connection with right now isn't going to go anywhere. They'll wait for you to make your choice. They may try to push you eventually, like, hey, can you hurry up and tell me what you want to do? But if you're somebody that they see themselves being with long term, what's the rush? You're worth waiting for. Okay? If you need time to just even like take a break from the connection and really explore your feelings and find out if you want to be with this person, or find out how you feel about this connection over like all the things that have transpired over the course of the connection, then if you're meant to be with that person, you're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. So they can wait. They can wait while you make your choice, especially if they're the ones that messed up in the first place. Okay. But I really get this conflicting energy, like you're going back and forth about whether or not to stay with this person or move forward. Like, can they ever become emotionally stable enough to, bottom of the deck, engagement, emotionally stable enough to fulfill you emotionally? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, which to me feels like you need to take that step into self-love. Explore how you feel about you. Explore how the relationship has made you feel. Explore how that person's personality is and whether or not they really have the potential to open up emotionally and treat you better if they didn't in the past. Okay? So Aquarius, this is where we're going to be doing the sex magic portion of the spread. If you're offended by nudity, this might be where you want to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody else, let's get the sexual energy between your love interest and yourself. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what's the sexual energy between Aquarius and your love interest or partner? Bottom of the deck, the Knave of Wands. So again, it's like somebody wants to re-spark the passion, like ground zero, take it back to the beginning. The Devil, King of Cups, Nine of Cups. There could be a sexual addiction between you and your person, Aquarius. There's a lot of people in the background of this Devil card. So I feel like if it's not you, then your person definitely has a sex addiction. And they've entertained a lot of people in the past. I feel like it's the past just based off of the coloring. This is their I just heard this is their personal hell. This is not something that they enjoy doing. They can't. This is just like a part of who they are, and it's a part of themselves they don't like at all. They don't like this part of themselves. King of Cups is here. So the King of Cups, I like. So usually the King of Cups is like full of emotions, but this guy feels emotionless to me. So again, if this person hasn't treated you with emotional respect, like there's been like a disconnect as far as the emotions go. I picked that up heavy here. Like they're often, their mind wanders a lot, probably back to this devil energy. They probably want, not even just them thinking back on like the sexual relationships they've had, more so thinking back like, why do I do the things that I do? They're disconnected. For them to be a King of Cups, they're disconnected. So this King of Cups would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be that person. It's somebody that's taking on the energy of this card, this disconnected emotionally person. Emotionally disconnected person. There's not a lot of sexual energy here, more so that devil card where they've got like a lot of sexual partners. The Nine of Cups, I feel like they want to get to know you again sexually. And you're open to it. You guys are comfortable with each other. You guys are comfortable with each other, but I feel like they're still confused by you, like the decision that you're going to make in regards to this relationship. Like, is this just going to be sex now, or are we going to be together? That's what the feeling that I'm getting from the masculine to the feminine. Like, so are we just going to do this, or do you think that there's another shot for us? That devil energy though, it's very disturbing. It's very disturbing to the masculine person, or whoever the person is that slept around or has a lot of partners from the past. It's very disturbing to them. They can't figure it out. They can't figure out why they do it, why they have to do it. I would definitely say that they need to go to counseling. The 8 and 7 of Cups comes out with the 9 of Cups. That's crazy. So confusion about walking away. Sexual energy for Aquarius and their love interest or partner, please. Oh, there's a card that flipped over. Let's see what it is. 10 of Pentacles is here again. Anything else for Aquarius in regards to the sexual energy with their love interest or partner? Ooh, there's a lot. I got something flipped, it didn't. Oh, it did. It did flip. All right, so we'll stop it there. The 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So I feel like somebody feels like they're done. Like you've nurtured this connection enough, because now we have the King and Queen of Cups here. But you see how disconnected the King of Cups is. Whereas the Queen of Cups has like nurtured this connection, this person, for as long as they possibly could. Okay. So they want to offer you the 10 of Pentacles. Like, let's start anew. Let's build on this foundation. Let's try again, because they adore you. But somebody is done. The 10 of Swords is here. I think Aquarius, maybe you can't stop thinking about whoever the mistress was. Whatever pain they caused you, you can't stop thinking about it. As much as, and yeah, you see the cup down here is spilled. It's like you're done. You feel done. But this feels wrong to you. Like you feel so wrong about this because you can't get over the past. It's not on you though. It's not, you didn't do anything. From what I'm picking up, you nurtured this connection. You nurtured this connection the best you could. And they still had this devil energy. And look at the difference here. The King of Cups is so just disconnected from his partner, whereas the Queen is so, like, I love you, I will do anything for you. Let me kiss your wounds, that sort of thing. Let me heal you, because that's what Aquarius does. So you don't have to feel bad about this at all. You don't have to feel bad. This person's demons are not yours to carry. If you feel like you still want to make a choice between whether or not to keep the connection or not, that's on you to make that choice. But try to use your heart space as much as you're using your crown chakra, okay? It might be a little difficult at this point in time because you guys are Aquarius and you're able to simply detach emotionally and cut a connection off if you feel like that's what you're justified in doing. Okay, so Aquarius, I really hope you guys get some peace of mind with this connection. Don't let anybody push anything on you. You have to make the choice for yourself. Keep in mind that hermit mode and let your friends help you if you want, okay? I'll talk to you guys in a week. I love you. If you haven't already, please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in a week. Bye, Aquarius.